Okay, this is a very quick video to see how we can create box plots in using ggplot2. Okay, so this is code I have already typed to save time. We've seen this before if you've been following along. County is a data frame. So if I type county, I can see, yep, it has 3,100 rows, one for each county, and it has 159 columns. So what are these columns? Too many of them, so let's just look at the first 20 columns maybe. Now we're ready to start creating box plots using ggplot2. Always start with the ggplot command and give it the data frame. That's an easy way to start, and then you should not forget the aesthetics. Inside the bracket you have to specify what is your X column, or what are your columns are. Now for a box plot shows us the distribution of a numeric column, okay, how the numbers vary, what is their min, max, their quartiles, and so on. So let me see here, Democrats 2016, I know is a numeric column. So let's try to plot that. I don't think we need anything else. And then we're going to try geom box plot and see if this will work. It did not work. It's giving us an error. So let's read what the error says. It says box plot requires missing aesthetics Y. Okay, I guess we need to give it the y-axis, because in the y-axis, vertical axis, it is going to plot how the distribution. Okay, it did create something that the y-axis is Democrats, but this is not quite what I wanted, even though this is useful. This has taken all 3,143 rows, and it's showing us distribution in the whole data set. The Democrats have around 27 or 28. That's a median, middle line. Okay, there are some counties, each dot is one county, or each sliver here is one county. So some have as high as 75, 80, 90, and some have very low, close to 0. But this is not quite what I wanted. So if I look at the error here, it says, did you forget aesthetics group? And indeed, actually, I did forget. I want to do this state by state. So since I already have a column called ST, if I do this, hopefully, yes, I'm getting 50 box plots now, one for each state. Okay, and you can see that it goes all over. Now, I'm not getting any x-axis here, so maybe I did need the x-axis also. So let me see if I can do x is equal to state. We'll use it both for grouping as well as for the x-axis label. And now if it does work, there, it's very crowded, but at least you can see that it starts from Alaska and goes till Wyoming. Okay, everything is there. Since it's so difficult to read, I have another command that I sometimes use called Chord Flip. So this is a trick. You see, box plots are normally vertical, but let's just flip them horizontal 90 degrees. And now when you run this, there, it's much better. Let's try to understand what is going on here. Okay, you see this one box, it's kind of interesting. It's very narrow, so that is, I guess, Rhode Island, or is it Hawaii or Hawaii. So Hawaii has I guess Hawaii is Democratic, right? 60, 65, 63, 64, and look at how narrow the spread is. On the other hand, let's look at Wyoming. Wyoming, we know, is Republican. So the median for each county, Democrats in 2016, were only about 20% or so. Every county, only 20% of the people ended up voting Democrats. The rest must have voted Republicans, presumably. Okay, one last thing, if you want, you can, when you have the aesthetics going on, you can also say, comma, fill is equal to, and let's just give it some color. Let's say we do orange. There. Okay, somewhat It's created what we wanted. It's close to what I had in mind. It's enough because this was a quick video, just 5 minutes. You can see what is going on. Try playing with it. Try to give different colors. You can make each state into a different color and so on. You have to summarize and then you can do different things. But hopefully that gave you an idea of how to create box plots using ggplot. I'm going to save this code also and add it to my YouTube video itself so that you can try it if you like. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.